Hello, welcome again to my spiritual podcast. I'm Kasia, your host, and I feel very merry now because it's when I'm recording, it's a couple weeks for before the Christmas. However, when I will be posting this episode, it will be week to Christmas. I will be already in Poland for my lovely clients, but also feeling very festive. So I have, you can't see, people that are watching on YouTube can see that I'm wearing merry red huge sweater dress. So sorry for ones who are listening, you can't see it, I won't bore you anymore. So what a year. I will be talking about a little bit more about the end of the year in the next episode, because it will be just around actual end of the year. And I'm planning, when I go back to the UK from Poland, I'm planning to do tarot spread that will be about energies for 2026. I am actually quite curious about it myself. I do it for myself every year also, typically when I'm in Poland. So yeah, that this year has been crazy. It was so difficult for so many people, including myself. It's just like, I felt at times that this year was just like a joke. Like literally a joke. I say joke because it's, at some point you just, I don't know, should you be crying or laughing with everything bad that happened? And like, you're also assuming the worst, because if everything goes bad, it's only right, it's maybe not right, but it's only like your brain works in a way. What happens next? Like, obviously this will go badly because everything else has gone badly for me this year. However, there has been a lot of transformation, so it will not be for everyone, because I know that there's been so many people that were hit by tragedies, and it's difficult to see any transformation in that. But there'll be a lot of people who can actually see how the lives transformed once they shedded the parts of their lives that were no longer good for them. And we have this, year of the snake, shedding of the old skin. Next year, year of the horse, which should be active, new cycle starts, good for new businesses, etc. But like I said, I will be talking about it. So this is a bit my part one summary of 2026. Before 2025, I went ahead. I mean, my little inner psychic now was a bit, maybe I should do it, maybe I should record the summary of 2026 and see how right I was. That would be quite a nice experiment to see. However, the end of 2025, and I think, other than a chat, end of what I think about this year, I will also, for the last episode, I will introduce some meditation or hypnosis. I still haven't figured out which one would be the most useful, but yeah, that's what's coming. That's what you should have in the last few days of this year. So tune in when it's out. Okay, so what did I want to talk about today? I wanted to go back to basics about chakras. I just thought maybe it's nice to actually talk about them. Like, we don't really, I don't know, we just dig deep into so many different subjects, but the base of healing, the base of unblocking the energies, is actually unblocking of the chakras. So what are the chakras? You probably have seen, and I know I might be talking to people for whom this is obvious, and some people maybe don't know, so I will be saying from the basics, right? So chakras are these energy points, and you might have seen the pictures of yogi sitting, meditating with the legs crossed, and there are different energy pictured on this yogi. So you have the energy, you have the crown chakra that is above the head, you have the third eyed chakra that's between the eyebrows, you have the throat chakra that is on the throat, the heart chakra, this is the one, I've said that before in the podcast, this is the one that I have the most work with clients. This is what we people just, with our sensitivity to hurt, we just block it all the time, just like a self-defense mechanism. Then you have the solar plexus chakra, which is the solar plexus. Maybe I will stand up. Apologies for people that are listening. Solar plexus, and then the sacral chakra, which is the belly, and then bottom of the spine, base of the spine should be the root chakra. I hope you heard me when I stood up from the microphone. All right, so what are these chakras? I'm actually not sure, is it chakra or chakra? I think chakra is the way to say it properly. So they are very important energy points, and they work as a whole system. So it's not when we have one blocked because of certain reasons, it impacts our whole well-being. And of course, the chakras have specific areas which I will talk about, but it actually blocks the whole system. We need to think about it holistically, right? This is it's like you have a river. Like energy is actually really, water is a really good example. You have a flowing river, and you have a blockage on that river in one place. Then what happens? Like there's a blockage, so it will start like flooding to the sides. Maybe it will find a way to go over. However, it's not good for the whole system. It changes a lot. It creates disruption. It creates chaos. So let's go chakra by chakra. I like to go from the top. So we have a crown chakra. This is our connection to the divine. This is our connection to everything godly, universe, etc., whatever you call it. And it's the one, when I work with clients or the energy healing, so what I do, I open it so the energy of the crown chakra flows, the golden energy flows through the whole body, and it starts the healing. So this is what I do. If it's blocked, it often, you have a feeling of disconnection from the divine. You might feel left by the divine forces, like whatever you believe are these divine forces. Your abilities might be dimmed or blocked, depending what's the level of the blockage, right? It's like the river, how badly the river is blocked. And it's not good when you block that high, because then a lot of the river later is a bit messed up. I'm of course, it's not good to have anything blocked, but it's very strong block if it's starting very high from the crown chakra. It does really disrupts a lot, but I'll talk about the other ones in a bit. So yes, that's and the way to unblock it on a daily basis. I would, meditate. I would trust in my connection, work on trusting my connection. You can visualize, we will work on that later, but you can visualize it clearing. Then when you go to the third eye chakra between eyebrows, that's the one. This is your third eye. This is your seeing what's unseen. I'm blocking that. Cause that you may, your intuition might not be working as it should be, or you are not trusting your intuition. So yeah, do you trust your gut feeling? So the way to work on that is with every one of them will be you can meditate to visualize it opening, but also listening, trying to listen to your intuition, to your gut feel, and then over time you should see the difference. What is fear? What is what I really want? Versus what is the actual intuition. It just takes practice. The next one will be throat chakra. So throat chakra, this is where when the clients have it blocked, I sometimes cough because it's it's like you almost want it unblocked for them. It can cause, it's picking up, it's communicating. So it can mean, if someone has it blocked, it can mean that, they're afraid to speak up. They lost their voice. They are really, just don't stand up for themselves. Or it's almost like they were meant to sing, but they cannot sing anymore because they just lost what was, they just lost this ability because of this blockage. Yeah, so how to unblock it? You can try singing, speaking your truth, have honest conversations, imagining it opening, right? So this is everything around communication, but honest communication where you're actually speaking your truth. The next one, it's my favorite, it's heart chakra. So this location is center of chest, and it's everything with emotions, relationships, romantic, parents, children, with ourselves, our self-worth. You have like a sacral chakra also speaking about self-worth, but heart, it's such a center. The heart chakra, it's such a center of us as humans. Really, that's the chakra I work the most on. I mean, my work is about healing deep wounds within people. I bring up these wounds. I see when I connect with the soul of a person, I feel these things, Sometimes I even want to cry with not my own tears because there is this blocked sadness and grief. So that's very often the center of what I work with. And if you have it blocked, it can manifest in so many ways. Unhappy relationships, not being able to love yourself, trust issues, you cannot receive love, you have difficulty receiving love, you live guarded, not letting people too close because you don't trust, because you're afraid of being hurt. That is a really, really big one. And how to unblock it. So of course you can imagine it opening, but you can also work on little ways how to slowly start trusting others even though you fear. How to say someone, just say someone that you love them, right? Even though if you think they know, just say it to them if you don't say it. Maybe to hug your parents, maybe to hug your child. You can, spend time actually thinking good about yourself from the heart, There's, like with each one of these, this is all very simplified, right? Because a lot of what's behind these blockages can be quite complex and multi-layered, but these are the small steps that you can start taking to unblock this river so it flows through your body. So you have then we have solar plexus chakra. That's upper abdomen. There is this hole underneath chest, between chest and abdomen, this little hole in the middle. That's where it is located. So this is all about confidence, power, boundaries, self-esteem. So if you have it blocked, you will have low confidence. You will have you'll be people pleasing. You might have an anger control issues. Can be it will start here to talk about around digestive issues, so that's also something. So what can you actually do on your own here? You can work on your assertiveness. You can, this is again small steps, right? Say no to someone who you feel you cannot say no to. Tell this person that they hurt you, right? Be honest. Be honest about what you feel if someone hurt you. This is the assertiveness that we're building. So yes, assertiveness is quite big part of these boundaries. And it's not about being horrible and saying no to everything. It's about respecting ourselves. So respect yourself more and more every day. Alright, sacral chakra. This is lower belly, below the navel. So we have here mostly is around creativity and sexuality. So if this is blocked, it can mean creative blocks, low libido. That can be, you can have shame, embarrassment around your sexuality. This is the main one. And how do you open it? It is, great to do something you really like, to enjoy. You can do some dancing. If you can move hips a bit, to just physically move it. That's helpful. But dancing, enjoying life, doing something for yourself is a really good way to unblock it. Or journaling, the things that will, painting, writing, something that will try to put energy towards something that is creatively blocked, and it can start getting unblocked slowly. And then we get to the root chakra. That's something that I also very often see. So the heart and the root chakra are the ones that I see blocked the most. So it often shows and someone having no legs on a soul level. It just looks like they don't have legs. It's a typical of head in the clouds. And then when you have head in the clouds and you can do all the manifestations to get money, career, love, you can do rituals, you can do whatever you want, but there is no connection to the earth, which means that your manifestation is just stuck. So if you have, so that will show money issues, stability issues, feeling physically unsafe, anxieties, fears, all this stuff. And then good things for grounding. You could be walking barefoot on the grass, if it's safe and you don't get like UTI, for example. Just know yourself, is it a good thing for you? Also, trying to think a bit more practical, right? So it's good to be very connected to the up there, to the divine, but have a plan for the, from the like a reasonable perspective. Have a practical plan, right? Think about your health, about your food, about what you eat, what you drink. Take care of your body, exercise. That's also very powerful chakra, especially that how can it block our manifestations. And nobody wants that. Also, if you're wondering why I've been doing all these energetic healings and all these manifestations, nothing working, but maybe you are not connecting to the earth, so the energy you're bringing, it just doesn't have anywhere to go. It's just stuck somewhere before, and it just does not manifest into the world. Because you are blocked. Just wanted to add here, because I know it from my own experience. So even though there are moments, like now I'm in a moment in life where I feel there is a plan, that even whatever I will try to do to know what's the plan, I won't, because the way it will play out, it will be different and out of the blue. But it doesn't mean to not do any practical work, because that practical work will ground you, even though things may happen differently. So that's just from me. And now I think let's do exercise together to unblock chakras. This is the meditation I was talking about, to unblock the chakras in the body. So let's start from relaxing. Sit down in the most relaxing way for you and start breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in the pace that is the most comfortable for you. And once you breathe in this beautiful golden light, and imagine it spreading across your whole body. And when you breathe out everything that's been weighing you, everything that's been blocking you. Breathe in and breathe out, and continue the visualization. And now imagine the crown chakra above your head, and imagine the light, the beautiful golden light that you are breathing in, surrounding the chakra. And look at it, it's working, it's cleansing the crown chakra for you. If you feel like this chakra is still blocked, just use your finger like you knock on the door, and just knock on imagine knocking on this chakra like you're breaking an ice, and it opens, it cracks and it opens. There's beautiful light, it's so bright, the chakra bright is so bright, and the light of it goes everywhere. Now move to the third eye chakra. Imagine again the golden light working on that chakra for you. You can always knock on it if you think it's blocked. Just do whatever you think is best. And once this chakra is clear, look how it's exploding with light, because it's so open. Now the throat chakra. Again, all the light surrounding the throat chakra. Cleansing, knocking on it. Boom, explodes with beautiful light. It's like a lighthouse. You can see the light goes everywhere. You have now beautifully opened crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, now heart. With this one, just you surrounded by light, this beautiful light, but send the love and feel the love and knock on it to break the ice, to break the glass, and it opens up. And it's enormous. The light of your heart is spreading everywhere. Solar plexus chakra. The light around the solar plexus chakra, cleansing and unblocking till it's ready. And it opens up. Sacral chakra. Send the light. See how the light is cleansing. If you need, knock on the chakra and feel this power. When it opens up, so much creativity. Now our manifestation chakra, root chakra. Work on it. Imagine the light working on it. So nice. Knock on it and it opens and it goes everywhere, the light from this chakra. And it also, you can see how it's going through your legs and growing the roots into the earth. And now the whole river from your crown chakra through the third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, and root chakra, and even lower into the earth. And it is all flowing. And for the healers, the chakras in the hands, they're surrounded by the light, and they open, so you can continue your work, your service work for others. Thank you very much for listening, and you make sure you tune in to the next one, and of course do some open your eyes, shake your body, use your feet on the ground, move. So just come back and talk to you soon. Bye bye.